I'll tell this story from the perspective of my acquaintance, Alice. Alice lived an ordinary life. She played with her friends, kept a diary, and studied at school. She had the most ordinary working-class parents, a wonderful mom and dad. Everything was fine. And then he appeared. Alice said that she first saw him in the park. They were playing on the swings with her friends, and she noticed him. He was standing far away from them, but Alice could see that he was looking at her. She told her friend about it, but her friend didn't see the old man and said that she must have overheated in the sun. He disappeared. Time went by, and he kept appearing on the street and watching her. With big yellow eyes, with each passing day he stood closer and closer. And that made Alice even more scared. Then he started following her everywhere. None of her friends saw him. Her parents didn't see anything either and said that she had watched too many movies or was overtired. And sometimes they just said she was making it up, which is common for many kids. But he started appearing at school. He could sit at the back of the classroom and watch her. It scared her a lot. Alice couldn't relax or rest. He was sitting in the subway car when she was on her way home. He was everywhere, and with each passing day he stood closer and closer. A week ago, Alice saw him at home. He was sitting on the ceiling. His disgusting bearded head, long rotten teeth, and big yellow eyes stared at her without blinking. And he didn't stop smiling with his creepy grin. Alice thought she was starting to go crazy. She was sleeping poorly and getting weaker every day, while he was becoming scarier and bigger. Her parents started to notice that something was off with their daughter, so they decided to take her to the hospital the very next day. That scary night, Alice went to bed as usual. Mom wished her good night and closed the door. Then Alice lost consciousness. She only woke up in the hospital the next morning. She vaguely remembered what had happened. Her parents and the doctor were in front of her. Mom was in tears and Dad was holding her tightly. Alice realized what had happened, something very bad. She was diagnosed. It was cancer. With each passing day, he got closer to her, like that creepy old man, and grew stronger. Hallucinations. They quickly started treatment, and just a month later, the doctor had good news for them. The tests started coming back good, and after the treatment, remission began, and the cancer started to retreat. She was very lucky that it was discovered at a stage when it could almost be completely defeated. And the old man appeared less and less often, and after 6 months, he completely disappeared.